Good morning, friends. This is Vikram Prasad Baliawala in USA. Today, I'm going to tell you the story um, of a man whose name was Mr. Jordan. I used to call Mr. Jordan, elderly man, who had a laboratory uh, concerning medical test, where medical technicians, medical technologists used to work to do different kind of uh, test, uh, which doctors were requesting, blood sugar, uric acid, BUN, so many tests in those days. When I had completed my PhD in USA, in Detroit area, so that's where I began to work. I had my PhD by that time. And my first job there was to work as a laboratory technician, on the job training. So there are different ways to get the training and then certification. And if you work for a year minimum, you can write on the job as an apprenticeship. If not, then you can do that by going to different schools. I had already done my PhD, and I had very good knowledge of microbiology, parasitology. So I was a very good candidate for him, and he hired me on a minimum wage hourly rate, and I began to work full time. I had a wonderful training because procedures were all printed, and you just do the testing and give the result, and there were machines to read, and then interpretation, and give the result, which he would sign and send it to the doctors, including the stool test and others. So after 3-4 months, it would so happen that when we were 3-4 people working there, if there was no work, the supervisor would ask us to clean our working place, first with a little water and paper towel, and after that mineral oil, and we had to shine it with the mineral oil. And I still remember that supervisor's name, a lady, but I will not name her here. After a week or two, this continued same way. She was a little bit, hard. That we should not sit when there is no work, and that concept didn't come to our head. If it was our own business, we will feel the same way. So anyway, I went to Mr. Jordan's office in a room. He closed the door, said, "Vikram, what's the matter?" And I said, "Mr. Jordan, I'm quitting. I'm very angry, I'm very mad, because so-and-so tells all of us to not only clean the working area, which I would not mind, but she tells to put the mineral oil and shine it for whatever reason." So after listening, Mr. Jordan says, "Vikram, do you have another job?" And honestly, I had no other job. It was just that I was angry. I felt humiliated that after PhD, I was doing this job. That was my first ego ever in this country initially. So Mr. Jordan, the first thing says, "Vikram, you are mad. You just don't know enough. In this country, no one resigns without having a job, and you have come here to resign. And then I said, so and so is doing like this to us. And he says, and she's very tough and rough on us. So he says, if she was not like that, do you think that I will hire a supervisor who is like you? No. I have hired a strong person who can run my show. Next thing he says, go home today and talk to your wife, come back tomorrow if you want to work. If not, I'll let you go. Now remember, he had said, Vikram, you are mad. No one in this country resigns without having a job. So I went home, I told my wife what's going on. And remember, I had no other job, no income. This was my first income after my PhD. She says, no. Go back, do whatever they tell you. Oh, sorry, Mr. Jordan had told me a third thing. Vikram, you have your PhD in biology. Once you complete 1 year of apprenticeship here, you'll be flying and working as a medical technician in a hospital or in other place because of this 1 year of training, which I had told, my wife. For that reason, went back next day and I told Mr. Jordan, I am sorry. I have come back to work and I want to thank you for guiding me. I worked for a year there, and after that I began to work in a hospital as a microbiologist. And then rest is the history, which I will discuss some other time. In hospital, I was a microbiologist and parasitologist. So it was not that I had to do, laboratory testing, but I had to culture bacteria and identify, what these species were and what medications were working, and if the bugs were resistant. So that was my first microbiology training, clinical microbiology training, not in virus, but on bacteria and stool parasites or sputum parasite, including tuberculosis, which I learned in his lab, how to culture sputum for TB, bacteria that cause tuberculosis. So after 1 year, as I said, I began to work in that hospital where I was doing the same thing. And after that, remaining is another story. I began to teach in a college and moved on. Now remember, by this time I had no medical schooling and no training, but that gave me incentive to become a doctor, because I was told that I could not become a laboratory director even if I work 5 years, 10 years, because for that a pathologist degree is required. Human pathologist degree was required to become a laboratory director. So remember, this was in my mind that day, good to have a physician degree, but did not know how. And I had to support my family, so I began to teach in this school. And I still, in 2021, still I remember Mr. Jordan. He changed my life. He guided me by being tough. So if you are from other country and if your supervisor is tough, or if your boss is tough, please do not feel bad. Swallow the pride and learn for a year or two, do the apprenticeship. You think learning plumbing, learning being a carpenter, being a painter, or other jobs, customer oriented jobs, even cutting lawn is easy and you will learn on your own. No, please get the training, work with another company or another person, and after that you can start your own business. So this is the message I wanted to give you. Stay away from your pride, learn, and only then become independent. So thanks for watching this video. मैं हिंदी में अपने हिंदी स्पीकिंग जो रिलेटिव्स हैं, फ्रेंड्स हैं, उनको कहना चाहता हूँ कि अगर आप दूसरे कंट्री से आए हैं तो आप एकदम आंख बंद करके 1, 2 साल, 3 साल, 4 साल की ट्रेनिंग करें, अप्रेंटिसशिप करें, सीखें और तब जा करके अपना बिजनेस शुरू करें. यू विल सक्सीड. I guarantee you this is a great, USA is a great country for hard-working and honest people and those who are innovators. That's how this country has progressed so much and has become rich. So, मैं फिर आपसे बात करूँगा. Thanks for watching. नमस्कार.